Former President Donald Trump has had plenty to say since he was convicted of 34 counts of falsifying business records in his hush money trial in New York City. He's attacked the judge, he's attacked the case, he suggests that he should have never been charged, he's called the allegations rigged, and this is all in keeping with his deny everything strategy that he employed during the trial, and it has been his go-to approach in dealing with allegations of wrongdoing throughout his career. However, heading into his sentencing on July 11th, it's possible that this approach might not be the wisest course of action. And that's because judges like to see defendants who stand before them after a conviction express remorse or accept some sort of accountability and acknowledge some sort of wrongdoing. That's not Trump's style. And so it's worth sort of keeping an eye on what will happen on July 11th when Trump stands before Judge Juan Merchan, and Merchan asked to see whether Trump has anything to say. It's very possible that Trump won't say anything because his strategy has been one of defiance, and as the presumptive Republican nominee looking to appeal to his base, his goal is to be adversarial and confrontational and concede nothing in the face of criticism and attacks and allegations. And so you have two different competing dynamics that are going to exist here of what might be in his best interest politically and what might be in his best interest legally. And so on July 11th, we'll see whether the judge actually decides whether prison is merited. And one of the things that he may take into account is, in fact, whether Trump expresses any sort of remorse or contrition. And there's every reason to think that, Donald Trump won't do that based on his prior comments. It's also worth noting, though, that there could be other factors that the judge cites in deciding not to impose a prison sentence. Judge Merchan, for instance, could decide that there is a societal interest that cuts against the idea of putting a former president and potentially future president behind bars for any length of time. And so we could see him invoke that factor. So all of that makes this issue very much in flux as we head into July 11th.